You watching your piggies? You watching your piggies? Oh yes. Hello my friends, this is Ranger Rob and welcome to the Ranger Rob Country Living channel on YouTube. We thrilled to have you. Thanks for watching. We got a lot of new subscribers. Nice to have you. I got a dirty camera. This poor camera, I drop it in dirt. I get pig nose smudges in it and puppy dog smudges in it. It takes a lot of abuse. These are good cameras. So I'm trying to determine, is it a sparkling day in Central Oregon? Let me get out here and expose here and see what the wind is like, and see. I'd have to say it almost is. A little bit down, it's a little bit of a breeze, but you get pretty sky. I'm sure the plants will like it. It's been really cold for the last couple of days, and I know this will kind of blow people's mind a little bit, but our videos are out a little bit, but gosh, our weekend was fantastic. Met some really neat people. We went to the farmers market, did some filming, and that'll be like 2 weeks ago for those who are watching this video. And you may ask, why do we do our videos ahead of time like that? Is sometimes we get where we can't get videos done for a while, and it's nice to have them on archive. And so we actually have videos as far as 2 weeks out. So it really helps. And some days you're just not in a mood to put your face in front of a camera. Or you're blank. You're just like, I don't know what I talk about. But it seems like on a homestead, there really isn't. There's always something to talk about. One thing I'm thrilled about is how well, it's hard to see with this camera, how well the Walla Walla onions are starting to respond. I'm going to have a lot more than last year. Those Walla Walla onions are gigantic and they're so sweet. And the problem is with Walla Walla onions is they don't keep as long as other onions, but we freeze dry them, so not a problem. And if you ever get a chance to get into freeze drying, I know it's a little bit of an investment up front, but it's worth it. If you want to find a way to preserve and not have to worry about doing so much canning, and freeze drying is a great option. So yep, everything's pretty. Got a couple of, I did lose a couple of my spinaches out here on the NFT because it's been getting so cold. We actually had snow yesterday. It's May, almost the middle of May. And but all the systems of up, got to kind of clean things up. We are planting some other types of onions where we had the corn last year, because we've got that new area up front that we're going to do corn with. So we got lots of onions, and I have been trying to catch mice, but in here with the chickens here, but my chickens keep knocking the stick down. Let's see if I caught any mice. And nope, no new mice, but I have a bucket here with a roller on it, and if I just find a way to keep the stick up so the mice can get into it, it would be nice. But no, I've got pesky little chickens, got to mess with everything, and I say got to kind of change their water out and get them fed. So yeah, always something to do. And yeah, I know I take you guys into the greenhouse a lot, but this is the time. I gotta show you this because you'd just be amazed. I have picked a whole bunch of spinach for Sherry and I to eat, a 2-gallon bag of of spinach. Then we just did another 2-gallon bag of spinach for someone we just traded with, and we gave them some lettuce. And let me ask you a question. Does it look like it affected how much we produced? Look at this. I could do, and by the way, about a 2-gallon bag of spinach will feed a couple of 2 for a couple of days, probably a bigger family for at least 2 to 3 days of really good spinach. I've got tons of it. And I still got, I just made a butter crunch salad we're still eating, and look how much I just gave away 2 heads. And this is just the beginning. The Dutch buckets aren't really producing anything yet. We are starting to getting our strings in place here, because my peas are going to need to start traveling up, and so they need to get a little serious about getting them trellised. But we'll be thriving in peas pretty soon, and I'm going to be excited to either trade or sell some of that to others on the ranch or outside of the ranch. And I am experimenting. I haven't looked at one of them yet, but I got a Cherokee Purple, a monster hybrid that we're trying to grow before the last frost. Last frost. And then I got a Jetstar I'm trying to start, and I'm going to take a peek at them right now and then give you a report. Alright, so I just peeked at all these. I'm actually shocked again. My Jetstar, little Jetstars, pretty young, I'll give you a peek, is doing pretty well. I'm amazed because it was really cold over the weekend. This is the Monster Hybrid. It's doing pretty well too. And then this is my Cherokee Purple, and it's got new growth on it. It's been cold, guys. We're talking, it's been freezing temperatures. We actually had a little snow yesterday. So interesting. It's like, can I keep these alive till the temperatures get warm enough? And I'll get at least a month and a half jump on my tomatoes this year than last year. And for those of you guys watched our videos last year, we were making a killing on tomatoes. This whole place was like a giant forest, and I can't wait to do that again. So hey, sometimes you got to try ideas. Other people say, you're nuts, you just got to wait till June. And it's like, and I may still eat my words. That's okay though. It's okay to make mistakes and see what may and may not work. So yeah, lots of food. We're not going to starve people. Am I not going to the grocery store anymore? We're still going to the grocery store, but we're being supplemented. It means and we're getting high quality food, and I'm really thrilled about that, and I'm willing to share it. So one of the things I have been talking about is becoming a community or a village where we're all working with each other, trading, keeping our taking advantage of each other's resources. For example, I was talking about a gal that traded milk with us. Me and Sherry, there's only so much we can do, and having a cow right now is not in the cards, but we have Idaho pasture pigs, so that means that we're going to have pork available for folks in trade and things like that, where they have raw milk to offer and other things that they're doing, where other people may have lamb that they butcher, and other people have chickens and eggs and stuff like that. And we could literally produce fresh chickens here if I ordered them, but once again, I'm kind of like, gotta watch my limitations of what I'm capable of doing. But everybody's going to do things different. But I could produce 100 chickens here, once or twice or 3 times a year, just using a chicken tractor. And if I had a village to work with, like when they was ready to butcher 75 chickens, let's say, I had volunteers to come over and help butcher, and we have a chicken butcher party basically, and process chickens all in the same day. I'd have all the equipment here. Those that helped out, we'd send them home with 2 or 3 whole chickens for helping out, and at the same time, when they need some help at their property, Sherry and I will come over and volunteer our time. Or we might trade things off and stuff. But that's a good way of people learn how to process chickens, and they go home with fresh chickens for their family. And so it's so worth it to have 100 chickens, have 2 or 3 families come over and have a whole day of processing chickens, and then putting them in the freezers, sending people home with 3, 4, 5 chickens for their time. And at the same time, I'm putting 50, 60 chickens in my freezer for the year. And for me and Sherry, that'd feed me a lot. We'd have a lot of chicken. So that's not counting the pork too. And it's just our little place. What are you doing? What could you share? What would you like to offer to the community? What are you willing to trade? That's a wonderful thing to think about. It's possible. It's been done before. It's not something new. It's actually something lost, and we need to bring it back before it gets really bad here. And bad doesn't necessarily mean bad. Bad means just changing, a change, a positive change. Our kids, our families, all of us will have to learn how to do things different. We've got to change our mindsets and take a few steps back to tradition or the old ways. And that's not necessarily bad, people. Well, of course, guys, I got to feed my piggies. I'll just show you a little bit. I keep saying I'll do that. Then they start doing something cute. But I'm walking up on my girls. Oh, girls. You guys are beautiful piggies. Good morning. Good morning, guys. You guys hungry? Yep. So, my girls definitely need some food. Let me shut their fence off before they get their nose zapped. And I gotta go get their food and go check on my boys. I don't have my gloves on, so I'm not giving scratches right now, but I will. And I always like the sound that Mr. Cow, the big one, makes when he's hungry. I don't know if we can hear him. Hi guys, how are you? Their fence is off now. Hello, boys. Hi. How are you? What? What is that? What's up? Hi. Hi, Sparky. You guys hungry? Yeah? You watching your piggies? You watching your piggies? Oh yes. Alright guys, they're so ugly, sometimes they're adorable. And let's get them fed. Alright guys, we did get the piggies all fed. These boys, their bowls were, one was hidden way over there. Another bowl was in their house. I'm all filthy now because they crawl into their house. They're such stinkers. And they're filling their water up. The girls are all set. So since this is all filled up, I'll go on with my day. It's a little later in the day, and we're out here to the new field we're working. And I thought maybe I'd lay another layer of fabric weave. And this project's going kind of slow. One of the things that held us up was we ran out of these staples. It's amazing how many of these staples you go through. So I got a new box in of 200 new staples, and so that'll allow me to probably finish this project. But yeah, I bet you I've gone through almost 1,000 of these staples since last year, putting fabric weave down. So yippers. Anyway, so let me kind of clear some of my little clots here off there, smooth it out, and then let's lay one more strip down. I may just do one today. It depends how enthusiastic. You know, sometimes it's hard to get your motor running. You know, we've all been there, right? Well guys, the wind kicked up a little bit. Almost lost control of that last one there, but we're good. We'll cinch it down the rest of the way, and probably that's all we'll do for today. It's a lot easier with two people. Well guys, I did manage to get all of our above grounds watered. Got one more sheet done today. I got one for sure, and another one later we'll put at the end there because we got to blend it with the gravel and all that other stuff. So, but yeah, this is almost done, and we'll soon be putting much more emphasis on the front. And then also I've got to start looking at tying into the water system in here and convert it so when it comes on at night, it automatically waters the above grounds, then it'll automatically water this area, and it'll also automatically water the corn when we're ready. So very exciting. Things are happening one step at a time. So guys, I'm gonna wrap the video up right here. I thank you very much for watching. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos. Right now, stop everything you're doing, pause the video and share it and like it. We'd really appreciate it. And hit that little bell. Then you get reminded every time we make a video. So there you go guys. I'm gonna call it a day. I've got tons of other things to do, but thanks again for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.
Our videos are made possible by RangerRob Poopy Bags, available at Amazon right now. Thank you very much for watching our video. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thanks.